Hello, it's Audrey Kellman here, and I am coming to you briefly to talk about some of the books in my large stack of books that I'm reading at the moment. There are actually six of them here, and I have more that are not physical copies, but they're Audible or reading them on my Kindle. So I wanted to do this because for people who are interested in participating with me in my Substack, I've just introduced some benefits for paid subscribers, and one of them is going to be a book club. And full disclosure, I have never actually belonged to a book club, but I figured I would like to start one. I really love talking about books, and it will give me great incentive perhaps to finish some of these books that are actually that I'm in the middle of. So in no particular order, I wanted to introduce them, and I'd love to hear your ideas about what you're reading right now, what's really called to you that you've read recently, and perhaps if you'd like to join me, we could consider putting one of those as a book club read. First up, I've got something that I have been reading actually for a class that I'm teaching starting in March, and it is Dennis Lehane, wonderful short fiction writer, and it's his collection of stories, Coronado. So working my way through those and really appreciating the character development and particularly his voice. He has a wonderful, just very unique voice. I got a recommendation from someone who is a Spalding Gray fan. He is, of course, a monologuist and has done many performance-oriented things, but I couldn't resist a book with the title Sex and Death to the Age of 14, or to age 14. So working my way through that. And then I am a big fan of the Marginalian, the website run by Maria Popova. She recommended this book, Alpha and Omega by Jane Ellen Harrison, and I think she actually wrote the introduction to it. And Jane Ellen Harrison is a philosopher, writer from the early 20th century who has some really interesting ideas about society and consciousness and things that I am very interested in. So I have been very drawn into that. I have something super fun that I pull out whenever I need just a little respite from the world, and that is Rom-Com by Curtis Sittenfeld. And I picked this up when I was at the Kauai Writers Conference in November. And just, again, really fun to just not have to worry about things so much and get drawn into a romantic story. I found this one at one of the little free libraries that I have proliferated in my neighborhood. I actually have my own. And I had heard about Scott Stossel's book, My Age of Anxiety, a while back and really wanted to read it. So it's kind of thick. I haven't started it yet, but I'm looking forward to diving into that. And finally, I have my wonderful, comfy, cozy curl up in bed and read and disappear into the world of fiction. And that is one of my all-time favorite authors, Stephen King, and his book Fairy Tale. And he's just so great at creating characters that you can connect to and then putting them in these creepy, kind of scary situations. And you just get completely immersed in the fictional world that he has created. So those are just a few of the books that I have that I am diving into at the moment. And again, I would love to hear from you with what you're reading and perhaps even have you join me by becoming a paid subscriber on my Substack. Happy reading, everyone, and talk to you again soon.